Hello there, welcome to my part 5 of my evaluation, and the question is, what have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this product? Firstly, I used Wikipedia and I typed in horror films, and this enabled me to find out different films and conventions which I used in my title sequences. Moving on, I also used SlideShare in my research to familiarize myself with typical horror conventions which I used in my research, and yeah, this was very important as I used the conventions in my own title sequence. In my research I also used BBFC, the British Board of Film Classification. This enabled me to accurately rate my film, and this gave us guidelines of each age rating, and we had a bit of a dilemma because we didn't know which age rating to choose from between 15 and 18, and this had all the guidelines of the age rating, which enabled us to pick what age rating we wanted, so this was very helpful in my research. Moving on, in my research I also used a website called Art of the Title, and this has different title sequences from movies and TV shows, and in my research I used The Walking Dead. I used this because it's a zombie themed TV show, and I thought I could use it as an inspiration, and the title sequences had different methods of showing it was a zombie related theme, as a symbolism, like over here has some red infected eye which symbolizes an infected body. And in my research I also use YouTube, and in this example specifically I use Paranormal Activity 4, and I used this because it was very similar to our title sequence, because it was laid out in a diary format and it was sort of first person, making the audience feel like they were actually there. So I'll play you a clip. But as you can see, there's a sort of a diary format which we want to use in our title sequence. Look at the date.
There's something going on across the street.
That's the new neighbor's house.
What the hell?
It's the new kid from across the street.
I also used YouTube for the American Horror Story title sequence, which I used as inspiration for my title sequence. Along with this, I also used many other films and TV series such as The Scream, The Clown, and many other ones. For my research on sound, I used YouTube once again, and specifically I looked at Rise of an Empire 300, and in this clip the soundtrack was very tense, building up to the climax, which we thought was very effective. For my individual video I used Sony Vegas Pro 9, and I thought this software was very good because it enabled my video to look very professional, as it had all the edits and effects, easy to use after watching a few YouTube tutorials on how to manipulate the site. And yeah, here's my individual edit via using Sony Vegas Pro.
Zombies that are taking over the UK.
Moving on, in my research I also used Pixton to create my own storyboard for my individual idea, and my individual idea was The Lost, and this was a horror film, and this was very helpful because it helped me plan out all my shots, and this also helped because it helped us visualize our own title sequence when we would actually film it, which saved a lot of time because we went through all the shots and the location of which we were going to film. So this saved a lot of time. Thank you for watching my question 5 video on the research methods I used and how my video was produced.